Let's talk about energy orbs.
Oh man.
Good segue to
Oh
Solstice of
boy.
Heroes.
Solstice of Heroes is coming. One of the cool features about this is that if you use a energy weapon to get kills, your enemies are going to drop orbs that are the same energy as the weapon that you used to kill them. If you collect these orbs, I think you can collect up to 30 orbs, you get an elemental buff. And the elemental buffs are pretty cool.
They are.
If you get the solar elemental buff and you equip your solar subclass,
And a solar
you
weapon.
wield, and a solar weapon, you wield the solar elemental power. While empowered, guardians emit a burning wave of energy that damages anything around them. The void one, crouch while empowered to become invisible and gain true sight plus enhanced ability regeneration.
Which is silly, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
Arc
it.
is while empowered, guardians move with enhanced speed and deal greater melee and sword damage. That's the one I
like
can't
the
wait
sound
to
of that
play
one.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone trying to one floor Riven, this is your time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This sounds super fun. Just going super fast with, more sword damage. That's just going to be fun in all game modes.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
I know people were like, "Oh my god, PvP!" But guys, you have to pick up 30 orbs to activate that ability, right?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't
And they
they-
reset on death.
Didn't they mention something that's not going to actually work in PvP?
The buffs
They said
will not be
competitive.
active in
You can-
competitive
Or
or Gambit
competitive.
Prime.
Yeah.
Oh,
But in
so
But
regular
you
regular.
have
Crucible.
so you have to be using the subclass of the thing, right? So say it's
Yep.
void day. You have to be using a void subclass with a void gun. You have to kill people with void, and then you have to pick up a bunch of
So
orbs
hunters are
to get
fucked.
the thing. I mean, I might be totally wrong, but I feel like it's
Mhm.
not going to be something.
If you
to
get it,
worry
it'll be
about.
toward the end of the match anyway.
Like if you've won your Void Elemental buff in a quick play game, the quick play game is almost over if Shax hasn't already called it. And realistically, at that point, yeah, like I'm with you, man. If you earn the ability to get like invisibility and true sight just from crouching, from pressing circle on a controller, like good on you, man. Like GG, well played. I'm gonna go back and find another lobby. But
Also,
like, wow,
it's a temporary change to the game. It'll be over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a month, right?
I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Also, smart moves again, even if it was a problem for Crucible and stuff. Again, like we said, competitive and Gambit, it's not there. So
Yeah.
really good.
We're also
Yeah,
getting
so if
just
you get
combat.
competitive-
Forehead.
If you get sick of it, just go into comp.
Yeah, just play comp.
Yeah, that fixes everything.
Just play Gambit Prime. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combat meditations. We're getting a new game mode or a new activity called combat meditations. Even Akora have created a new ritual for you to hone your skills and take full advantage of the new elemental buffs. You'll be going to an entirely new area called the European Aerial Zone and take on Hive, Cabal, and Fallen enemies. This is a new 3-player match-made activity that can be launched from the tower or the director.
That sounds cool.
That sounds
Yeah.
cool.
I like it.
I hope they have lore on why this is a floating series of islands in the middle of the EDZ.
Space magic.
Like, there is so much
How
cool
did-
potential for that, and I hope that it isn't just something of like, hey, like a thing happened and now you have floating islands, because this is so cool. Like, look at
It
this.
does look awesome. I mean, there's only
Awesome.
one picture of it,
That
but it
is
looks cool as hell.
Ikora's doing
How
it the
did
whole
they-
time with her mind, floating it as you go over there.
How did
If
they
that- if
explain
that
the
was the
Haunted
case, I'd love
Forest
that.
and what was the recent one that was based on that?
The Verdant Forest
Yes. How did they explain those?
as just like glitches within the Infinite Forest, I think.
Oh,
or
that's they
words to
just
that
use
effect.
that. There
Like
you go.
strange subroutines that you could explore or things like that. I don't know.
This, yeah, it's
Infinite
probably-
Forest is Infinite Forest, man. Like,
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like this is the EAZ now. So what does that mean? The European Aerial Zone.
as opposed to European Dead Zone, it's European Alive Zone.
Yeah, that's what probably
Yeah,
what it
there we go. Yeah,
would be good.
okay.
I first
wow.
see a lot of warlocks floofing to their doom.
Yep.
That's all for Bife.
Oh boy. Oh no.
The
Looks
goal
really cool.
in the new combat meditation is to defeat as many mini bosses as possible before time expires. When your time runs out, you'll face off against a final boss. Once the boss is defeated, you'll set across the EAZ in search of treasure chests. The more mini bosses you defeat, the more treasure will await you. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that is
So
not
you-
cool. I
You
love
beat
that
a bunch
it's
of
like
bosses,
this
you gotta go
way.
find a bunch of chests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So it's going to be similar to what the spring one was.
Yeah, the Fern Forest. That's what I was
Forest.
thinking.
Yeah.
It's,
But with a slight
it's a
twist.
bit like
yeah.
it.
It's kind of like reversed, you know, like you're fighting the bosses in a more contained space by the sounds of things,
Yeah,
and then
what are the?
you go out and explore and you find the chests in this big open area. It's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, what are the mini bosses then? Though is that sort of just like captains and
I
ogres? and
saw
what
a
are
wizard
bosses?
on the video. It looked really cool.
Oh, it's
wizard
it
from the
looks like the
Broodhold.
brood. Yeah, the brood
Inanan.
lady.
Yeah.
Lady brood
That looks
from
cool.
the strike you guys haven't played on PC.
It's a really good strike, by the
It's
way.
really good. It's
Such a
Wait,
like,
please.
the boss is a
My
really
favorite
cool idea for.
I heard it's 30 FPS. It can't be that good.
yeah.
30 FPS and claustrophobic.
Oof. Yeah, it's good fun.
So when you open the chest, you're gonna get Solstice key fragments, which are earned by completing any activity during the Solstice of Heroes. Consider them similar to Essence of Dawning, and then you use those to open packages. Package rewards include. Are you gonna get these packages from Tess? Is that what's going on here?
Ava probably.
Ava.
I think Ava.
Ava.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ava Levante.
Ava Levante.
Levante.
So you can get in your packages, you can get rare and legendary gear, enhancement cores, materials, enhancement cores. That's nice.
Yes. Then when I read that, I was like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Teft eyes.
Awesome.
Once you've earned legendary Solstice armor, Solstice packages will reward you with additional armor, so you can hunt for roles with enhanced perks. Collecting all the Solstice legendary armor sets on all 3 classes will give you access to EV-37 Void Streak Sparrow,
Ooh.
which is
I like
a
the way
nice
that
looking
looks.
Sparrow, but not
I think it looks
especially
nice.
crazy looking.
I
I
like it.
grinded so hard last time for that ship, and I never used it.
Really?
Yes.
So wait, if you look closely though, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's got like a little glow up front coming out of like in the
Mhm.
jets or
Yeah.
something, right? So I think
Yeah.
that'll be like one small difference. It's
Are
have,
you
like,
going to use that, or are you going to use the Bobby Sparrow?
Oh, the little
Definitely the
Bobby
Bobby
Sparrow is the best.
Mm.
Okay.
If you haven't
Bobbies?
seen pictures of this
Oh,
Sparrow
yeah,
yet,
we're
it's like
getting
a
to that.
really short
The
Sparrow.
Sea-Doo. The
If you
Sea-Doo Sparrow.
haven't seen,
Yep.
okay, there's 2 things you need to check out around about that. The first is Liz's tweet about the Sparrow, as in 55, where she calls it something entirely appropriate for what it is, but entirely inappropriate for a
Oh, no.
podcast.
No.
It can't be that appropriate.
Looking
This is
now.
DCP.
It's something like
Looking.
Choda McChodathon or something like that. Yep. Something
Perfect.
along those lines. And then also check out Triple Rex tweet about
Yes. His
Because
meme
it's-
about
it. It's gold. It's
when
so
he saw
good.
the blue wave race looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
There's
funny.
also one that looks kind of like a wooden boat from the 1930s that I
Yeah.
actually really like.
I think
it
it
looks
looks really
completely different from any other Sparrow. It really does look like a
The summer solstice, man.
yeah. It really does look like a boat, and I see myself cruising around this a little slower than every other Sparrow. I want this to be like a 110 speed Sparrow.
It's
Wow.
really
Hey,
cool.
wow.
Taking some time, taking my sweet ass time, cruising around in my wooden boat Sparrow.
I want to know what the the flame or whatever behind it looks like. Like, do they just sort of keep? I guess they'd have
Propels.
to keep.
That should be a weight.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be cool if it was like a ripple or something at least.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
The armor looks amazing. The armor
Oh, the
starts
ornaments
off.
this
so
time
good.
around. Whew.
Yeah, the armor starts
Whoa,
off looking like the base
whoa.
armor from Destiny 2, like your very earliest armor.
yeah, drained.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then as you upgrade it, like it turns gold and has filigree and it's kind of like a white, black, and gold
It's a, yeah. It's a
setup.
little.
And then
like
the ornaments
last year,
are
I think, but
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah. It's all
The
gold.
ornaments, I think,
A lot of it.
really make it pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not even just the ornaments, it's also the fact that those ornaments they stay permanently like previously, but now they actually do look phenomenal. And there are slight variations to each of the pieces, so there's a lot
Yeah.
more detail to each of them. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
there's-
previous Solstice gear for my Warlock. I was okay with it. This is my new set now. I'm gonna run with this, and we're gonna, even though 2.0 is coming out, I'm gonna get some great perks on this.
I don't see it here, but didn't they say somewhere that? Oh, here it is.
The extras.
Whatever full legendary sets you earn now will have their new Armor 2.0 versions waiting for you to pick up at the gunsmith when Shadowkeep awaits.
That's the big
disclaimer. That's only for the Solstice armor sets.
Right.
So any Solstice armor that you get, you can pick up. But
that's great
not any
because
others.
like it's not going to just get left behind like it did last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these look so freaking good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I never want to use another set. This is the one.
I know. That's what. It's gonna be worth it, man. And plus, break out your wallets if you don't have enough bright dust, because you'll be able to buy those glowing ornaments, right? In the Eververse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Should we read through the extra section?
Only available through the Eververse?
Yeah, I believe so. With dust.
Yeah, it's the extra section. If you want to jump to that, Briar.
As with most events, there will also be a new offering from the Eververse store. There won't be an event engram this year. Instead, every single item will be available for direct purchase using silver and bright dust. All Eververse items will be available for bright dust at some point during the weekend. Armor glows
during the event. You said
during the event. My bad.
Just making sure listeners.
You're right.
Okay.
Armor glows will be available for you to add to your Solstice of Hero armor set. They will also show up on any version of the set to provide Guardians with an enhanced look. So you don't have to upgrade your armor set all the way to get the glow. Armor glows will shine brightest when your subclass element aligns with the element of the glow. You'll also be able to purchase entire sets for either silver or bright dust. Armor glows will remain available for use after the Solstice of Heroes event ends.
Yeah. So that's cool. But
can you not earn armor glows? The only way you can get them is through Eververse.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. You need bright dust. I mean, I think that's what I was trying to remember about last year, is if the engram, because they had an engram last year, right? And I was trying to remember if it
get them through those.
You could, right? I thought you could. I'm sure. Let us know in chat, because there's a lot of smart people in there. But yeah, I think you could earn them before. So that's one big change. But I think they're banking on the fact that a lot of people who are playing have bright dust.
A ton of bright dust.
But I mean, I'll tell you, it's going to go super fast if you're trying to buy it for all pieces, all characters. We'll see. But on the plus side, I do feel like this is a positive. It's pure cosmetic. The armor already looks amazing. But if you want the ornaments, it fits in pretty well. You can just bust out your wallet and buy an entire set in one pick. Where last year, if I recall, you had to wait, and you were buying the types of ornament, the solar, the void, and you'd have to wait until they were in stock, and if you didn't already earn them. And so it'll be a lot easier this year.
And it's worth noting that everything will be purchasable with the bright dust, so it's not going to be anything that you have to use silver on. They specifically did say that sometime within the event you will be able to buy everything for bright dust. So
I feel like I'm going bright dust broke.
Oh, that's what they're trying to get you to do.
Yeah, they're trying to just get you.
Painful, man.
There's no reason to save it now. So
what people should do is they should pick up some of their Memberverse bounties, which award you bright dust anyway.
Yep.
That's true.
I always forget to, but there's no reason not just to go.
They're such easy bounties. You get your Ikora one done.
I always
real
forget
quick,
that.
Get that challenge.
Yeah.
That's a good tip, actually. I always forget those.
Just buy bounties. Forehead.
Don't neglect your bright dust. Useful for buying all the pretty stuff.
Yep.
Is that it? Is there anything else we want to talk about here?
The ghosts. The beach ball
Oh,
ghost.
beach ball ghost looks amazing. I want that.
Beach ball ghost does look great.
Yep.
I like that one.
Balling.
Yeah, it's slightly transparent beach ball with a ghost inside.
Yeah.
Yellow, red, and blue stripes on it. But the ghost that's floating on the little life
the Lilo ghost.
Tube. Yeah. That one's really awesome. What is the one that's on the left? Is that one? Yeah, it's one piece of a sunglass.
It's oh my god, that's great.
It's a sunglass monocle, I guess. That's awesome. Those are really fun.
Yeah, those are good.
Then you got your wave rider, or what is this thing? Yeah, it's basically a jet ski.
It looks ridiculous.
It's so funny.
in all the right ways.
Yeah.
I love that they chose a Titan riding that because take a look at just the knees.
I was about to bring that up. He's so cramped down there. It's perfect. It's really smart. He barely fits on it.
It's like an adult riding a mini bike, you know? Like
100%. He shouldn't be wearing. Yeah.
It's like when I try and go in an airplane.
It's gonna be hilarious to see these riding around. Like I really do want to earn this because to have that going forward, oh yeah, this one's gonna be a funny treat. Like people who weren't playing, you know, that might bring in a new audience will be like, wait, what are you riding right now?
Yeah.
This one in particular, I think you're gonna look ridiculous on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
I want you to imagine the day you ride up to somebody with this. Sparrow horns have been brought back, and then you just beeps with some ridiculous horn twice and say, "Get on!" And it's just like, what? What do you mean, get on? What are you riding? What? Perfect, dude. Oh, this is fantastic.
It's exciting. It's a nice lineup, and crazy to think that there's less than 2 months left till Shadowkeep.
It's coming on up.
Almost there.
Yeah, one more month.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, a month and a half is what we have because we have another month, then we hit September, and then it's the storm of games. We'll be in the middle.
Oh boy.
I choose not to celebrate August.
Storm of